The best SpongeBob memes. Welcome back, our dear SpongeBob fans. Today we bring you a very special video to our channel because who hasn't ever seen a SpongeBob meme? One of the most charming aspects about SpongeBob SquarePants is how funny its episodes are and the vast quantity of incredible moments that it has. Using these moments, people have been able to make some incredible memes. Let's take a look at them. Number 1, get out my house. In this classic from the 4th season of the show, SpongeBob demonstrates that sometimes he can be a somewhat annoying neighbor. Here, SpongeBob decides to make Squidward's Sunday a little more interesting. While our favorite protagonists are sleeping, SpongeBob decides to wake all of them using his foghorn. But this is nothing but the first questionable movement that SpongeBob does in this episode. Much like Squidward says, no good neighbor annoys his close ones on a Sunday. But where did the meme regarding this episode start? Let's take a look. Since the episode revolves around Squidward getting annoyed by both Patrick and SpongeBob, one of the most famous scenes of the episode is the one in which Squidward starts to scream loudly and aggressively to our protagonists, yelling at them to get out of his house. This was the perfect chance for the community to make a meme out of this, so people ended up creating a meme in which Squidward starts to kick characters from many other shows out of his house. Such a funny creation. And how cool it is to see your beloved characters making their honorific SpongeBob appearance. Number 2, handsome Squidward. Who has not seen handsome Squidward's face running around the internet? We're sure that nearly everyone that knows about SpongeBob SquarePants has gotten a glimpse of this change in Squidward's look. But we will explain the origins of this meme in a second. During the episode, The Two Faces of Squidward, Squidward suffers an accident at work due to SpongeBob hitting him really hard with the kitchen's door while Bikini Bottom's most famous squid was trying to enter the Krusty Krab's kitchen. The consequences of this accident were so big that they created one of the most memorable moments in all of internet history. This newer Squidward look has become super popular in many edits, remixes, and a really big quantity of YouTube videos. But not only that, this image has also been parodied by so many fans who have mixed the art of other characters impersonating Squidward's model-like face. But this cute face is not the only meme that was made from this episode. Also, Squidward's strange dance was recreated in many other instances. This meme became so famous it has been featured on Nickelodeon's social media accounts, and a figure of handsome Squidward was released as part of the Masterpiece Memes toy line. Number 3, no, this is Patrick. Poor Patrick, he was jealous of SpongeBob on this one. In the episode Big Pink Loser, Patrick wakes up one morning and a parcel is thrown into his mouth. Being the curious starfish he is, he decides to open it and finds a large, shiny trophy inside. He becomes so excited that he starts showing everyone his new award, including the jellyfish and even the Bikini Atoll Island. He shows it off to SpongeBob, who then realizes that the trophy is actually for him after spotting his name on it. This motivates Patrick to work extra hard so he can get a trophy for himself, which leads him to start working at the Krusty Krab, thus giving birth to a new meme. There's a scene in the episode in which Patrick is attending calls on the phone for customers that want to make orders from the Krusty Krab. The curious thing about this meme is that every single time Patrick answers the phone, he says, "No, this is Patrick." This created a really big meme on YouTube, especially comparing it to the 300 scene where they shout, "This is Sparta." But this is not the only meme that originated from this episode. Let's look at another one. The meme originated from the scene in which SpongeBob tells Patrick to pick up a jar, but following his own thoughts much as he always does, Patrick doesn't follow SpongeBob's orders and he ends up grabbing another another object. Then SpongeBob tells Patrick that it's a certain object. Then Patrick would reply with yes, and the ending would often be disastrous. This ended up transformed into a big meme, with Patrick grabbing every kind of object possible. From guns to rocket launchers to many other guns, this has become a really big meme around the internet. Number 4, please come in, SpongeBob. How would you define a normal SpongeBob? Well, in this episode, Squidward insists SpongeBob should become a normal sponge. Trusting his best friend and believing that his words will improve his lifestyle, SpongeBob proceeds to look at a video about how to be normal for beginners in order to change his ways. Then, the next few days at work, SpongeBob starts to slowly change over a 3-week period, changing into a more round-shaped sponge without holes, losing his buck teeth, having a small nose and freckleless cheeks. Also, he changes his manners, becoming more mild-mannered than usual. Much like we have seen before, this scene was perfect to create a whole new meme that will reign the internet for a long time. In this case, the scene in which Squidward encourages the newer normal SpongeBob to enter his house is the one selected to create newer and funnier scenarios. The SpongeBob community used this to welcome characters from different franchises into SpongeBob's world. Let's take a look.
Hi, how are you?
I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but please come in.
I'm Tom. I'm Jerry.
I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but please come in.
What an amazing and funny meme. Number 5, SpongeBob watches TV. What do you think SpongeBob watches on TV? Well, this meme may not be in pair with the overall plot of the episode, but the community put a lot of effort into creating a good one out of this episode. At the start of the episode, SpongeBob is sitting on his sofa watching TV and seeing an anemone dancing. Well, in case you haven't thought about that, this is a very good scene to create a meme from, and SpongeBob's community didn't miss his chance to do that here. The basis of this meme is that instead of watching the anemone, people decided to put their favorite shows and cartoons on SpongeBob's TV, reflecting themselves into SpongeBob's living room and sofa. Because who hasn't ever dreamed about being the protagonist of a show as important as SpongeBob SquarePants? Well, there you have it, SpongeBob fans. If you like the video, please leave a comment and subscribe to our channel so we can provide you with even funnier SpongeBob content. Until the next time, goodbye!